Okay. Hi, geekers. We had a chance to pre-screen La La Land. Don't see it. Don't see it.
No.
I thought I was going to be the only one that didn't like it.
Oh, it was bad.
The opening number is terrible.
Yep.
And then it doesn't even get slightly interesting until like 10-15 minutes into the movie.
Mm-hmm. No, it was hard to watch. It was just so long.
It was. And the choreography is terrible. And they're trying to mimic a vintage, I don't want to call it vintage, but a classic,
classic movie.
Song and dance movie. But it had none of the grace and none of the charm and the romance of those old movies. And Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling have no chemistry.
Yeah, it was
awkward.
Well, the character of the man was like a narcissist.
He
jerk.
was.
He was a
well, and I liked him in his role. Didn't care for her, and she sang very breathy.
They sang,
and
they danced,
and they danced in the stars. At one point, they lost
floated.
gravity and danced in the solar systems in the Milky Way.
It's just awful.
Any classic song and dance scene they try to shove in there. The black soundstage with all the lights, so it looks like you're dancing in the stars. Yeah. They did that one. Actually, dancing on a cloud. They did that. Dancing on a freeway in LA would never happen. And
yeah, they did that.
One of the biggest issues I had is that she's walking in stilettos around LA.
Yeah.
Nobody walks in downtown LA.
At all.
No, and she would walk down like the middle of the street, not the sidewalk. It's just like, oh, I'm going to leave this club now. I'm just going to walk away. It's like, where are you walking to in downtown LA?
It's bizarre. It was badly written. It was written to be funny, but
was it?
It wasn't. Yeah, I hope that's what they were going for because it was bad.
It really was bad.
Yeah.
I could have left like after 20 minutes in, but we didn't pay for it. I mean, this was a free movie, so.
Thank goodness. It was rough. It was tedious. That's how I describe it. Tedious.
It was tedious.
It's hard to watch. Whew. The music wasn't even catchy. It's not like you could repeat.
No, there was only one melody that was pretty, but that was it. I found the choreography just so bad. Again, it was trying to mimic old, like they threw in some tap shoe and stuff like that, but it was clumpy and choppy. It was just not graceful at all. So we both give it a thumbs down for La La Land. We do not recommend La La Land coming out in 2 or 3 weeks.
It's not bad though. The poor actors worked so hard.
Dude, they just made millions of dollars for that.
I don't think they're going to recoup their money.
I don't know. It's winning tons of awards, which I don't know.
Say about the state of Hollywood. It's awful.
Well, you know what? When Moulin Rouge came out, and when I saw it, I was like, oh wow, they're musical, and I was hoping it'd bring the musical back, but they did rock and roll mashups and stuff like that, and then we had Glee. So I mean, musicals are at least coming back, but this is the kind of musical that people will say, I don't like musicals. I never want to see a musical again.
Yep.
Because of a movie like this.
Yep. I agree. I think this was a bad move to bring back musicals.
Yes.
It was like everything that was bad about the old movies, they brought into this one. It was awful.
Yeah, the first party scene, I mean, that whole scene
they would do
was
mannequins
terrible.
like, stop, freeze.
And somebody jumped off a building into a pool.
It's just horrible.
I was waiting for synchronized swimming to show up.
That would have been better.
It would have been more interesting.
Yeah, it would help the movie.
In some scenes, it was hard to figure out if they were dream dancing.
Nice. Could be a new thing, dream dancing.
Yeah, so predictable plot. Yeah, don't. This is gonna kill the reemergence of musicals.
Yes.
Okay, that's all from us. Don't go see La La Land.